Flavor Wave Turbo Oven. Now to learn more, let's join actress and TV personality Darla Hahn, along with her very special guest, TV action hero and American icon, the one and only Mr. T.
You could have used the doorknob.
Sorry, Darla. A hungry guy like me just couldn't wait that long. When you invited me to a delicious home-cooked meal, one that would keep my waistline beautiful, what can you expect?
Oh, that's okay, Mr. T. We'll eat in just a few minutes, just as soon as you pick what you want.
Darla, are my eyes deceiving me, or am I looking at the frozen food section at the supermarket?
Well, I didn't know what you'd want, so you get to choose from chicken, steak, burgers, fish, ribs.
Well, these are all frozen solid. I pity the fool who tries to get this down. I want to eat right now, not in a few hours. How long do I have to wait?
In just minutes from the time you pick what you want.
You joking, right?
Just humor me, Mr. T.
Okay. I will take a nice, juicy, medium rare steak.
Okay, now that's the spirit. How about a potato and corn on the side?
That's even better.
Perfect. Now, I want to introduce you to our professional cook. This is the Flavor Wave Turbo Oven.
This is the cook?
This is the cook.
That's cool.
And it's so compact and convenient. You're going to keep it on your counter and use it every day. I just put my food in, and I'm going to put a little seasoning on the top of your steak, so it'll be extra yummy. Now, Mr. T, please do me the honor of wearing this apron because you're going to be cooking too.
This is the strangest dinner invite ever. You want me to cook? Are you sure?
Yes, because it's so easy. You just set it to cook, and you're off the hook. You just set it to 400 degrees for only 16 minutes. Now just push that on that handle, and you're cooking.
Don't you have to defrost this first? Want it to be raw on the inside and burnt on the outside?
No defrosting. And you'll notice no preheating either.
That's fast. Look, Ma, I'm cooking.
Now watch as our time-lapse camera shows how quickly the Flavor Wave cooks your frozen steak to perfection in just minutes. Dinner's ready, Mr. T. Let's see. Can you smell that?
Yes, I can.
It looks great and brown beautifully on the outside.
Oh, boy.
It's perfectly done.
This is delicious. My taste buds is going wild. You're right, Darla. It was fast.
And all without added fat. It's so impressive. You can take brick-hard frozen food and put it right in your Flavor Wave. Not only will it be cooked perfectly in just minutes, your food will also be tastier and juicier than ever before.
One of the things I like most about being able to see the food cook is to really see that it's done and the progress of, for instance, the chicken breast that I've made. You can see them sort of sizzling, the juices going and just getting brown, and it was moist and juicy inside and just perfect on the outside, so it really was delicious.
I use the Flavor Wave Turbo Oven every single day. It replaces a lot of the normal appliances that I used to use, and now I just have one oven that does everything.
It cooks your food so quickly that you're amazed. And I found that the juices were still there, the flavor was delicious, all natural. I mean, you couldn't get by the flavor. It was just so noticeable.
Well, I don't have to worry about taking something out in the freezer and thawing it for the rest of the day so it can be ready for dinner. I love pushing that handle down and watching it go. With the Flavor Wave, the salmon recipe came out beautifully, just flaky and fresh and really moist inside. It's really fast, it's really easy, and it tastes great.
Hey, you know, I love steak, and it's so easy to just come home, take a piece out of the freezer, put it in the Flavor Wave, cook it, and 1, 2, 3, you're ready for dinner. The food tastes so good, it's like it seals in the flavor, and when you take it out of there and put it on your plate, you cut into it, it is so moist, so juicy, so tasty, you'd think it came out of the finest restaurant somewhere.
Behind the Flavor Wave Turbo is a combination of 3 different cooking methods at once. First, the halogen heating element browns and sears food, sealing in the juices. Second, penetrating waves of infrared light, the same used in 5-star restaurants, cooks food from the inside out. Third, the convection fan moves the air around, speeding up cooking time and distributing the heat evenly, so food is always cooked to perfection. Take a look. See how it swirls around like a tornado? Well, that does the same thing when it's cooking.
That is so cool. So instead of turning the food, you turn in the air.
Exactly. See, the tornado-like airflow actually forces off excess fat, making your food leaner and healthier than ever.
I love it when a plan comes together, Darla.
Now, let's go make some guiltless country fried chicken and French fries.
I thought you said it would be good for my waistline.
Don't worry, Mr. T. I'm not going to add any extra butter, fat, or oil.
Wait a minute, Darla. You can't cook fries and fried chicken without oil.
Oh, yes, you can, in the Flavor Wave oven, because remember I told you, it's gonna be guiltless. Now, I've already prepared this chicken by dipping it in egg whites and rolling it in breadcrumbs and placing it in the Flavor Wave. And I'm gonna use my handy-dandy Flavor Wave tongs to add my French fries on top with no extra oil. And all you do is set it to cook at 400 degrees for 20 minutes, and you're off the hook. Check out how the halogen heat browns everything so quickly and evenly. Now, Mr. T, look at those French fries. Let me take them out, and Mr. T, I'd like you to try one, and you tell me if you can't tell that those were not cooked in 5 pounds of splattering grease.
They're so golden brown and crispy. It's good, Darla.
That's because the Flavor Wave seals in the flavor. Now look at this, Mr. T. This is how most people cook. They add grease and oil to their food, and if you look, your food is actually reabsorbing that fat.
That's disgusting.
And look, Mr. T, this is all the oil, fat, and grease that we didn't have to use.
Who would all let me, buddy?
Now, this is something unique to the Flavor Wave Turbo. You couldn't do this in a regular oven, Mr. T. This is my own version of seafood paella. I started with some rice and some chicken broth on the bottom and put my seafood on top. We have scallops, salmon,